Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. This video is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Do your own research, make your own decisions. All right, guys, welcome back. So this is just going to be a general channel update. In one of my next videos, it'll probably be out in the next few days. It'll be a continuation of the conversation we've been having, especially after I saw this. Brian Armstrong, create an AI agent with a crypto wallet and optional X account in less than 3 minutes. And then Dominic Warner, if you want to create agents where no one has access to the wallet keys except the agent, build on ICP. We were just talking about access and permissions, how this would work on Web 2 versus how this would work on ICP. And for my YouTube crowd, I didn't share these articles on YouTube, but I will put them in the description section for this video. But they're going over the issues, problems, complexities, scaling AI, especially at the end user level on Web 2. And they're worth reading. Assume I have no clue what I'm talking about. Both of these gentlemen are in a position to speak on the subject matter. The Forbes article is written by the VP of Operations at Broadcom, which is a semiconductor manufacturer. And the LinkedIn article is from the CBO at Tata Consulting, which is one of the largest IT consulting firms on earth. So I think this, and they discuss many of the same things that we've been talking about over the last couple of videos. So I think this conversation is only going to pick up from here over the next 1 to 2 years. And I'll continue the conversation in future videos because there's a lot more to discuss. But I think having a very good understanding of all the ways in which AI will be different on ICP versus Web 2, I think there's going to be a lot of value there. Because if we're moving to a future ran by AI, the infrastructure around it and all the technology there to support it is going to be the biggest topic of conversation, in my opinion, at some point. Okay. But right now, we're still in a managed conversation environment, it looks. And especially after Coinbase or Coinbase Ventures put this out, demystifying the crypto AI stack, where they list off, it looks like 1,000 protocols, right? And guys, this gets into the next part of the conversation, just about the channel and everything. I am very well aware how I'm very well aware of the quality of content in the crypto space. And it's why I started covering this space. And I said that back when I started. The quality of content was so poor, it sounded like people were so off the mark that me not even understanding what any of these technologies can do yet, just with a general framework of what I thought was going on, I was like, I mean, I can do better than this. I mean, this is the best that we got. If these are the people that are supposed to know what's going on, they sound like they have no clue what's happening. And or I was wrong, right? That was the other explanation was when I was watching these content creators back when I first got into the space, I said either nobody has any clue what they're talking about, or they're all lying, or a combination of the two, or I'm just wrong, right? And so I'm very well aware how lost and probably intentionally lost a lot of people are in this space. And a lot of people aren't even trying anymore. A lot of content creators aren't even trying to add value and have worthwhile technical conversations about real solutions. They're not even trying. Okay. And so I say all that to say, recently somebody created a Bobby O token in the ICP space. And, I have gone out of my way to not monetize anything over the last 3.5 years, despite knowing how trash 95, 98, 99% of the content is in this space. I've still gone out of my way to not monetize anything for a number of reasons. And I don't regret that now, but given recent events, and it's not just this event, because I did talk to at least one of the people that was, I guess behind the Bobby O token, which I have nothing to do with. But, and, so I think we got that squared away. But there are things that have happened over the last 12 months separate from this. So just put the whole situation with the Bobby O token to the side. There are things that have happened over the last 12 months that people have tried to use my channel, my name, my reputation, my brand, whatever, my content to monetize it themselves, whether it be through trying to get me to promote something that they abandoned 2 months later, 6 months later, 3 months later, or it got rugged or whatever. This has happened on numerous occasions. I could detail each one of them right now, And I could have done that back when they happened, but I'm busy. I'm looking into other shit. I don't have time to stop and be RoboCop every week or 2 weeks or whatever. It just creates a bunch of noise, and I just don't have time for it. But at this point, I'm going to set up a donation link for the channel. I really don't want to do that, but I'm doing it to reduce the possibility of somebody using my brand, my name, my content, whatever, to monetize it themselves, because I'm not even doing that. And I haven't for 3.5 years, despite the content in this space being complete trash. I'm actually having conversations that these guys are writing articles about, that nobody else is having conversations about. And now Dominic's also, he's recently mentioned a couple times about some of the issues with deployment on Web 2. I see this, and it's just been frustrating. But I will say that this is not an isolated incident with this situation that just happened with the Bobby O token. I can think of 4 different examples just over the last 12 months where somebody has tried to use my channel, my content, my name, whatever it is, to monetize it themselves in some way, shape, form, fashion. And which is just crazy to me because I'm not even monetizing my own stuff, and I haven't for 3.5 years. But so I'm going to put up a donation link. Again, I don't want to, or just like a channel support link or whatever it is. But I also want to do something to reduce the possibility of somebody else monetizing anything from me in any way. Okay? Don't feel obligated, but that's why I'm doing it. All right? Yeah. And the channel moving forward, I'll actually go over that in a different video, but it's going to be in line with what I posted the other day. And so for the YouTube subscribers who didn't see that, I'm going to try to broaden the focus over time, over the next 1 to 2 to 3 years. I will want to do less like public stuff like this in the future once ICP starts to mainstream, because once ICP starts to mainstream, there's going to be a lot more people talking about it. And it's not going to be like it has been over the last few years. And so I want to cover other things, other relating to ICP, but also with other stuff as well, just to try to stay 1, 2, 3 years ahead of the public conversation. And I'll probably work with some other individuals, just like with the independent research group on that. But yeah, this is where the conversation is, guys. AI, where AI is going, the framework around AI, how all this is going to scale, how this is going to work. That's the whole conversation, how it's all going to come together. And there's a lot of moving parts, but I feel like if you dig into it as much as you can, or if I dig into it as much as I can, it will give me the best outlook possible, because I'm operating off of significantly more information and I have more of the picture kind of put together. So, yeah, that's really all I got for this. That's all. I just wanted to address this really quick. I'm never going to launch. If I ever do launch a token, you'll have, or a project, there'll be plenty of notice. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm going to put that link up or that address up. Don't feel obligated. That's why I'm doing it. And yeah, I'll get to my other stuff, my other videos, whether it be Motoko or my other ICP video. The next ICP video, we'll be getting back into the same conversation because there's so much to cover here. Okay. And now that, you're seeing stuff like this, and I've shown you executives who are in a position to know about what's going on, who have also said similar things, and we'll continue that moving forward. And I also have a Motoko video coming up. But anyways, that's all I have. That's it. Take care. Have a good day. I'll see you in the next video.